Okay, well, guys, I know this is kind of a last minute little Zoom, but I just wanted to hop on here with several of the people that went to convention in my team. And we wanted to just share with everybody what our biggest takeaway was. And just to let you know, my sponsor, Teresa Getz, is supposed to be hopping on sometime during this Zoom. She has a 7 o'clock three-way connect call. So as soon as that's done, she's going to hop on for a little bit. And, but I'll tell you what, I mean, this is my third convention and it gets better and better. And I think that everybody that went would agree with me that we are in the right place. I mean, I'm just blown away every single time at the professionalism of all of our leaders, the heart of our leaders, the heart of David Schmidt, the vision that he has for this company. It's not like anything that I have ever seen or ever been involved with. And I just always come away with this inner sense of I've got to go, got to go. I've got to tell people about this. I've got to help my team, and because this is life changing. This is really life changing. And so today they started the new comp plan 2.0. The website was down. It's actually up right now. I don't know how long it will be up, but Teresa texted me just a few minutes ago and said it's up. And I went and looked and I logged in, and sure enough, I could get in. So they may still, if it goes back down again, it's just because they're working on putting that new enhanced compensation plan in and all the resources within the back office and everything. So that is super, super exciting. It will be 9 ways to earn money, and you'll have videos in there where you can learn more. And I just want to say some of the products, we know about the Celergize PM for night. We got to experience that.
Yeah.
And so look for updates of when that is going to be released. But I took it twice
It's on.
while we were there at convention, and I definitely noticed an improvement in how I slept. One night I had a little leg cramp, a little muscle cramp in my leg. And I know it was because I was dehydrated and I wasn't on my normal routine of taking my magnesium at night and blah, blah, blah. And I took that PM thanks to Jody. She had that idea, and it went away and didn't bother me the rest of the night. So super excited about that. The new positioning of the company is that LifeWave is a Life, life technology company. And I love that. But I'm going to say my biggest takeaway from this is one of the speakers, Allison Levine. I'd never heard of her before,
Yeah.
but she is like a really well-known, I guess, mountain climber. She was the team captain of the first American women's Mount Everest expedition. And she had an incredible story about how she led a team of women to the first time that they went. It was almost to the top. It was just several feet away from the top, the peak of that mountain. And bad weather came in, and she had to make a decision for herself and for her team. And she decided that it was best that they turn around and go back. And the story that she told about that, about when she went back and what people would say, it was kind of like, it was kind of seen by some of her friends and people kind of as a failure. It kind of didn't make her feel too good, but she was like, but no, we went through, all of this time and effort to almost get to the top. And the crazy thing was their strategy was you go up to a certain place on the mountain, and then you turn around and you go back down. And then the next day you go back up and past that. And the next day you turn around and go down. And the next day you go back up. And the point was they were still moving forward. Her point was, even though it seems like you're going backwards sometimes, you're still really moving forward. And the greatest line that she said that I will not forget is she said, be relentless in putting one foot in front of the other. That's how you get to the top. Be relentless in putting one foot in front of the other, because that's the way you get to the top. And she told the story of how when they would get to a certain level, it was like, it was such a physical struggle to just move one foot in front of the other. Now, she did go back a few years later and climb that mountain with another group of women, and they reached the summit. They reached the top. So wherever we are in our journey, um, just kind of remember that. Just be relentless with putting one foot in front of the other. And that's the way you get to the top. And I just want to open this up, and I want to ask other people to share. So Taya, you and Keith came, you're unmuted. Would you guys share your biggest takeaway from this and just how you felt about the event?
I mean, for me, honestly, it's just don't give up. It's just don't give up and, hold yourself accountable and lean on your team. Use your team members, use, the people that have been doing this, the people that can help you, you know, aspire higher and, watch what they do and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, basically that and a sore butt. But other than that, other than that, it is. What about you?
Um, we're definitely in the right place with the right products,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Um, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the company and the products. We've done network marketing before. Our first go around was very great, and the products at the beginning were really good. Had a really good team. It was really fun, and it brought me back to that this weekend of the people, the energy, the knowledge. Definitely the right products. More stuff coming out.
Mm-hmm.
The energy was great, and free concerts. Can't miss that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Saturday,
Yes. The
Saturday.
concerts. Oh my gosh. Three
Right?
very highly successful Grammy winning artists.
Yeah.
The Doobie Brothers was one night. The next night was Jacob Collier, which some of you may not know, but I was familiar with him because I've watched his videos for a while and I've even shared him on Facebook. He's a young, incredible artist.
Mhm.
And then the last night, Sir Elton John. I mean, it was like, oh my God, just that right there was worth the price of the ticket, you know? So, okay, who else wants to share? Ron, you want to share? Are you able to speak? It doesn't look like you're muted, Ron, but I can't hear you. So while you're figuring that out, Ron, let me go to Denise. Denise,
Can you hear me?
I can and I can see you.
That's good. Must be the patches. I think my takeaway was this is my second conference was the fact that we have the new app, the Lifeway Now is amazing. I've already posted a couple things and it's so easy. Anybody can do it. And that is awesome. So that was one, I mean, there were so many takeaways, but for now, I'm really impressed with the app.
Mm-hmm.
My husband, who is busy working in the house, his biggest takeaway is that he loved the science.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing him, I figured it was going to be the science. And that really got his attention. So we've already got our tickets for next year and we're going again. So
Yes,
we'll see you
awesome.
there.
Well, that reminds me, yes, you guys buy your tickets for next year right now while you get the early bird pricing. The early bird pricing is now $189. And there was a link in your one of the emails that was sent out to you by the company. If you need that, um, you can go to you can go to my resource site, x39newmember.com. x39newmember.com. You can go there. I've already put it up there today. So just go there, scroll down that homepage, and you'll see the link for the 2026 convention. It's going to be in Anaheim again in October. And so, hey, Jody, you want to
Hey.
share your takeaway and just how the whole thing felt to you?
Yeah. So I've been to, I went to last year, so that was my first. This is my second. And first of all, just meeting, something about in person coming together with people that have the same vision, that have the same heart, building new relationships, met a lot of great new people that I know will continue to grow relationships. But it was, I can just see it's bigger vision, and you can watch it from your TV at home. You can't catch the vibe and the energy that's flowing through the room. There's just something about being there in person, being part of a company that literally has some of the biggest technological advancements that we've ever seen, that the world has ever seen, that they've now taken that, and we not only get to use those, but now we get to create wealth out of it. I mean, that's the most exciting thing. I think one of the things too, I would say, I ended up staying yesterday for all of the training. My flight didn't leave till 7. And that to me was, just as valuable. Getting to hear firsthand from every SPD, all of them spoke on, it was like a whirlwind of information coming at you. My brain was hurting by the end, but I learned so much, just practical steps on how to do this. And they just kept repeating over and over and over, you guys, anyone can do this. We have a system that is so duplicatable, so simple, takes work, but if you'll just plug into the system, and now, with this app, like she said, there's no excuse for anyone that doesn't want to, it's really just sharing. But if you want to change your financial picture, let's go. I'm excited.
Yeah, awesome. And the Sunday training that she's talking about was the team training by Steve and Gina Merritt. Which we're on their team. This is it team. And they have a training in January in Las Vegas that is coming up. And you can find the information on that if you go to thisisitconvention.com. thisisitconvention.com. And that you can register for it right there. So, okay, who else wants to share? Miss Nancy, I want you to unmute yourself and be ready, okay? Ron, did you get your sound figured out? No, we still can't hear you. Okay. All right, Sandy, how about Sandy Duncan?
So I like Denise. The LifeWave Now has truly inspired me. I've been just I've done nothing, actually. I had some health issues. I work part-time, and I was one of those, I can't do this. I don't think I can do this. And I think the support that the company is bringing out, this LifeWave Now, and just being at convention and really getting inspired. And also, I want to make a comment about what a humanitarian David Schmidt is. And it blesses me to be part of this organization that is not only going to help so many people, not only financially, but health-wise and otherwise, that I'm excited now to really dig my toes in and get going.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So she's talking about the new app. It's called LifeWave Now. And if you guys are in the Facebook group, This Is It Team, then Steve and Gina Merritt posted little QR codes in there. Judy Jordan, do you want to share?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. It was just surreal. The whole thing was just surreal. it's almost like, how can I be around this many people that connect with me? I've never been to any event. Well, last year was wonderful, but I was just, dipping my toes at that time. So this was such an awakening of how many, it is truly an awakening that's going on with people that are realizing that our health is in our hands and not doctors and not big pharma. And we've got to find our way.
Yeah.
And what other wonderful person other than David Schmidt to lead this?
Yeah.
And the new product invention.
Yeah. Guys, if you're not speaking, would you please mute yourself? Because what happens is if there was a little noise in the background, it puts you in the center of the speaker. So would appreciate that. Judy, was there anything else that you wanted to say?
The new product invention to promote healing to any place in the body, that just sent chills over me.
Yes.
Like possibilities of that
yes.
are huge. It's just unbelievable that God has given him this vision and this intelligence to come up with that. And the last thing I want to say is I love meeting the new people, just total strangers, and hearing their testimonies. I met an 82-year-old man that was sitting right next to me, very quiet, introverted man. And of course, I made him talk to me. And he said he was on 13 prescription medications for many, many, many years. And his health was just declining. And he knew that they weren't helping him, or they would have already helped him. So he stopped them all. He said, I just quit them all. He heard about X39 and he started taking it. And he said at that time he could barely walk. He was just, had to use a walker. He is now snow skiing. And he said, I want to ask you, is that a good testimony or what?
Oh my gosh.
And he said, I have never felt better. And said, if anybody thinks that you can't stop medications, you can't. And he said, and it didn't kill me to stop them.
Wow.
To tell you, don't stop them. Don't stop them. You have to keep taking them.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we're not making any medical claims here, people. We're not doctors. This is one story that from a man that was shared with Judy. Wow, Judy, that is awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Nancy, do you want to?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Okay.
Yes. What I was constantly impressed with was David Schmidt and how much he truly loves and cares about people. It's not just that God made him a genius and he has this astounding intelligence and an ability to create, but he has a heart to want to give to everybody. That's what impressed me from the very beginning. He's a giver. He gives of his knowledge. He gives of his gifts. He's constantly figuring out how he can create something that will help people, that will, make their life better. And I just, even for us that were there, for him to want to give us an evening entertainment every single evening. I mean, it had to have cost him millions of dollars, but he still wanted to give that in addition to everything else he was giving. He was on the stage so much, giving his time, giving what he knew, giving of himself, and making himself very often the butt of the joke. And and making us laugh just about his own humanity and his feelings. So very, very open and human. And, you could just feel that love that the company wants us to succeed and wants us to be well, to live long, to live well, that whole three phrases that they put up all the time. I mean, you had to come away with the feeling of being truly, truly cared about and truly loved, that this company would do so much to not only revive us, restore us, but to supply us with what we would need for a really great future.
Oh, Nancy,
Outstanding.
wow. That is so,
Well
you're
said.
so right about that. I mean,
Nancy, you're amazing. I have to pipe in and say, if I wasn't already in, I would totally sign up just from what you just said. You just make me cry.
me too.
Okay,
Well said.
okay. I'm going to repeat that to many people.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Nancy.
you're
And Ron,
welcome.
did I hear you? Did you get your
I think so.
sound
You-
on?
am
Okay,
I
yes,
coming
we can
through?
hear you.
Oh, how about that? So I've been to two of the last year and this year, and I mean I could echo everything that you've all said, and you're 100% correct, and I've seen it in everything from the minute I got to hear David speak the first time, and the thing that just is amazing, he's just so consistently on message in terms of you can tell it's not just something he's rehearsed or somebody handed him the script and said, okay, here's the program this year. I mean, that's who he is. And I think that speaks volumes about, why the company is so successful and why you all feel the way you feel. And I'm right there with you. And, the way that they are constantly innovating, not only for products for humanity, but and then to make our opportunity to take care of whatever we're trying to take care of, whether it's health or business or both, or and how whatever ratio they're in. So I was really just pleased as can be with everything from the just the quality of the production. I mean, it was like it was like just over the top, and and then of course the new things to help us. The AI powered app is extraordinary. Um, and so I'm so happy about that. But the speakers, the certainly the motivation, from
Mhm.
the mountain climbers to just and then the other speaker who talked about the psychology of that she was bringing to the table. I mean, it's just everything was just great,
Yeah.
and the product pipeline is just extraordinary. I always love to hear the updates on what's coming, and the
Yeah.
fact that we're diversifying not away from, but in addition to health science, health and wellness, with the drones, which is just such a great program for helping people, and then of course the power generation, which that's going to be extraordinary as well. So
Yeah.
this is a business that's going to go on for decades and decades,
For
and
many
it's
years.
just great to
Yes.
be a part of it. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ron. And in case you don't know, I'm just going to go back to what Judy said, and then I want to follow up with what Ron said, because Judy mentioned um, s- one of the other products that will be coming that's in the pipeline is light infused nutrients that will go to specific organs. You can target it to where you want it to go in the body, which is just mind blowing. And then the power generation is, David has created this drone technology, and the power within that drone technology, he is now put in what will be a home power unit. This is several years down the road, about 5 years or so down the road, but where we can power our homes with energy and even earn money back, because you can sell the power back to the electric grid. Anyway, so thank you, Ron. Thank you so much. And I see that Teresa is on. Teresa Getz, you want to unmute yourself and share something?
Hey, I'm here. Good evening, everybody. I'm so excited that Debbie asked me to hop on and say hello. You guys, I know I got to see some of you. I am so sorry that there wasn't more time to all just get together and hang out. But for all of you that were at the event, you know that it was back to back to back to back, and there was no breaks in between to do anything really, except run to the restroom and run back to your room, get a bite to eat, and then back to the meeting. So, anyway, you guys, this was the best event I've ever been to in my career. And I've been in this industry for almost 30 years. And you've got one of the best leaders I've ever met in Debbie Martin. She is the biggest heart and soul. And I think you guys all know that. You see the love she has for each and every one of you and to help you on your journey, whatever that is with LifeWave. And I'm going to tell you what my takeaway was. My takeaway was, and I have it sitting on my desk over here, we are at the right place at the right time with the right people so the right things can happen in our life. I just say LifeWave is what I would call the perfect storm. I have never seen anything set up so incredible to help people totally recover from their health challenges. And then for people that want to get their patches paid for, to make a little or to make a lot, it's like it is laid out on a silver platter for all of us. Now, it does involve WORK. It does involve that. You got to go to work. But I'm telling you what, you guys, with a leader like Debbie and you rolling up your sleeves and being committed and having some grit, it does take some grit, because I'm just going to tell you, not everybody's smart like all of you are. Some people are going to look you square in the face and say, no, I don't think I need that. And I'm like, oh, no, you need it. You're not listening. Your stem cells are deactivating. They control everything. So it takes a little bit of grit, because you are going to get some no's. But when you have leadership like you have with Debbie, for her to be there, run beside you, help you achieve whatever goals and dreams you're trying to achieve. And I hope that you all are going for Hawaii. I mean, oh my gosh, how many of you want to do that, by the way, by a show of hands or something? Oh, a lot of you like to travel. Yay! Oh my gosh, you guys, like, I don't know how many of you have been to Hawaii. I've never been to Honolulu. I've been to a couple of the other islands. It is spectacular. It's not a long flight. It's just a normal flight, usually nonstop. You get straight over there, and to experience the incredible beauty that Hawaii has to offer. And don't forget, you can build a business and they all speak our language. So it's a great place to recruit some more people for your team. I'm just excited. I know we're going for it. We plan on being there. And so I'm excited that a bunch of you want to go for that trip as well. And Debbie's the best. She will coach you in getting that tracker printed out, writing down every single person you're recruiting and going for it. Upgrade them, rank advance them, and go for it. So I'm excited for all of you. And Debbie, if anybody has any questions, I'd love to answer them.
Okay. Well, does anybody have any questions for Teresa?
Oh, Denise. Hey, Miss Denise. You're still muted, friend.
There I go. Okay, so I was fortunate enough today to meet a gentleman who's interested in sharing it with all of his friends. He's from Albania, but I couldn't log on to the LifeWave's website to find out, are we available in Albania?
I don't know if we are, but guess what? The site is up. And I don't know if it's just temporary, but
We
let me
are.
see. We are?
We are. First one on the list.
Oh, good. I was just getting ready to pull up my list. I have a list in my phone, but you beat me.
Oh.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, you guys, you could grow an international team. And let me tell you, all you and Debbie need to do is partner together. You start doing a lot of Zooms, and you usually communicate. I'm going to guess Albania is probably like my South Africa team. You communicate on WhatsApp, and just communicating on there and doing Zooms. Now, you do have to deal with some time differences. So you're going to have to figure that part out. But I'm telling you what, to grow an international business, you guys, that's big stuff. So congratulations, Denise. I'm excited for you. And it was good to see you at the conference, even though we didn't get to hang out or talk much.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. And Cindy Pinner has raised her hand. So Cindy, what do you have to say?
I did have a question about the new app. I went to part of the training yesterday with Steve and Gina, but I had to leave early before they really got into it, and I haven't had a chance to watch the replay yet. Do we need to do something more to get the one that is for This Is It team?
Yeah, there was a second QR code. Debbie, did you take a picture of that?
Well, I can go back and find it. They posted it, Cindy. They posted it in This Is It team Facebook page.
Okay.
So I can find it and I can send it out to everybody.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yeah, so all you have to do is scan that QR code, and Just follow the simple directions and it'll do it. Mine downloaded right away. Great
Okay,
question.
well, I already got the first part, and I've posted a couple things on my Facebook page, and
Oh,
and
look at
I wanted
you.
to do that one too. So that's great.
I love that. Look
Awesome.
at you go, Cindy. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Good job.
Awesome. Well, Cindy, why don't you share what your biggest takeaway was?
Oh, there's so much. The Dr. Amy Cuddy, nobody has mentioned her yet. She was the speaker. I think it was what was it, Saturday, Friday? I lost track of time. She talked about power and presence, and one of the things she talked about was power activates the approach system, and powerless activates the inhibition system, and which is more like an alarm or a threat system. And she went through each one of those, but she said power causes action, and personal power allows us to present with each other. Stephen Covey, she had a quote from him: change moves at the speed of trust. I thought that was really good. And then kind of to finish up with what she said, when we feel powerful, we expand, and when we feel powerless, we shrink. So
Yes.
we need to feel powerful.
Yes.
And when she kind of talked about like the power poses and the whoo, kind of that thing that we all do. But that was a really good speaker, I thought.
Yeah. Cindy, I agree with you. And before this Zoom, I was like doing my hands up like this.
Yeah. She said, do power poses before you go into any kind of a stressful situation, or so that you are more open and expansive, and you'll perform better in your job, in your school, in interviews, in picking up the phone, which is the heaviest thing you will ever pick up to make that first call, right?
Yeah.
You can get that first one of the day in, and I'm speaking to myself because follow-up is not my strong suit sometimes. But
That was in the past.
that was in the past, not
That was
anymore.
in the past.
That's
So
right.
Denise, I see that. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. So I see that Denise has shared this QR code. If you guys want to take that really quick, and then I don't know how to get it off the screen. Denise, if you know how to get it off the screen here, in a few seconds, remove it off the screen once everybody's had a chance to scan
Hey,
the little
Debbie,
QR code.
I'm going to let you know I'm going to hop off. I've got to go do a connect call.
Okay.
But I just want to say, you guys, it was so lovely seeing all of you on here. You're a bunch of winners and champions, and you're going to go change lives. And I'm excited for y'all. So y'all have a good night, and I'll let you finish, Debbie.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. So Kathleen Wysocki. Kathleen, would you mind sharing what your takeaway was? Is that something that you would like to, if you can unmute yourself? There you go.
There we go.
Yes.
First convention, and oh my goodness, there was, I think the breakout sessions was the warm up to everything else. I love the 2.0 breakout session. And for those of us who aren't as techie as others who struggle with this, there are so many things that are going to help build our business. And I know we didn't have enough time together other than just saying hi, but next year we will.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. It's just so packed. I mean, it's just like what Teresa said. It's just from one thing to the next to the next. You hardly had time to grab something to eat before you were going to the next meeting or going to the concert. But, it was so fabulous. So thank you, Kathleen. Thank you so much. Does anybody else that I don't need to call on you, but if you want to say something, Karen Coda, would you say something? I see you there.
Sure. So I just yesterday I sat by at the This Is It team thing, I sat by a gal and she had gotten, I just put in the chat something about where you can actually have the app for your spouse, you and your spouse. And I haven't done it yet, but I was just remembering it when we're talking about the app. But one of my, it was an amazing,
Yeah.
amazing event.
Well, let me say this.
Yes.
That is just
Yeah.
the regular site. It's not
Okay.
the LifeWave. It's lifewavenow.com.
Okay.
That's the one where you go to the LifeWave branded
Okay.
site.
So I didn't know. I haven't done anything with it. Sorry,
Yeah.
I should have talked to you about it before.
Okay.
but,
Yeah, we want to make sure that
yes.
because what they have reduced rates for the LifeWave people, and it's LifeWave branded and everything. So just ignore the site that she put in there, and
Okay.
I'll send the QR code out or something out a little bit
Yeah.
later. Okay.
Well, so what she was saying that was for couples, how you can just get it, just you and your couple. So you're not paying two payments for you each to have the app, but there is some way that you can get the couple to have the app together.
Okay, but
Anyway,
it's still not LifeWave
I have
branded.
no idea.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
sorry. Look at me.
It's okay. It's all
No.
right. So what was your biggest takeaway?
Gosh, it was just drinking from a fire hose. But I love hearing from David Schmidt. It's there's so much. Just the excitement of the future, of how long the longevity of the company, of what stuff we have to look forward to also. But just reaffirming, I think also the aspect of the team, and I want to learn how to build a team better. That's what I need to do better myself, is how to grow a team, because I have also been in a lot of network marketing companies, and I'm just looking back thinking I feel like I was always kind of doing it myself. But
Yeah.
just the whole aspect of building a team, and working
Yeah.
with a team, which is
Yeah.
really
Well, when you have like really wonderful leaders like Teresa and Renita and Stephen Gina Merritt,
and
then
Debbie Martin.
really learn. Well, I'm growing just like everybody else is.
Yeah.
But that's where we kind of are so blessed because of what they give to us and show us
Mhm.
that really it's not just like you telling somebody else, it's like you helping somebody else see the bigger vision, and you start to see that
Yes.
in a larger group of people.
And can I just say,
Yeah.
yesterday was awesome. And I want to say we actually met. So last year we met a couple in Texas when we were in Texas. So we're in Oregon, but we happened to be in Texas, San Antonio, New Braunfels. And we met a couple there, and they're in LifeWave. And they tried to recruit us, but we were already in. But anyway, so they're in whole different team, a whole different leg.
Mm-hmm.
And they kept going, oh, send me notes. And I'm just stepping back. I was just yesterday looking kind of the overview, going, they don't have the benefit of anything like what we had yesterday, like a big team thing like that. They don't have access to that. They don't have, anyway, just so what we have with This Is It team is huge.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
huge. And to you can say, I am part of this team.
Yeah.
I am on the This Is It team.
Yeah.
And so
And Steve and
that's
Gina Merritt really have
amazing.
the heart. I really do feel it and see it from them that they really do want to help other people succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Karen.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Barbara, I see you. Would you mind sharing?
Yes, I'd love to.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So it was my first conference, and part of it was just the electric feeling and the feeling of seeing people talking live. Like, I've enjoyed David Schmidt when I've watched him on my computer, but it was just a whole different experience to see him and feel the energy in person.
Yes.
That was one part of it. Another part of it, I love that with the This Is It team, we have all the systems and not trying to reinvent the wheel, and they talked a lot about the following the systems and not deviating, and you're going to see the results. And then the third thing that, well, there were multiple things, but
I've heard it said before, and I heard it said at the conference, you choose your hard. Like, it's hard to call people, or it's hard to talk to people at the store, but it's hard to be worrying about your, how am I going to pay this bill? And it's hard to say, well, I can't be home where I want to be because I have to go work my job on the hours that I'm given, not my choice. And so, there's going to be hard. And we get
Yes.
to choose that.
Yes, absolutely. Such a great point. Wow, such a great point. Yes. Thank you, Barbara. Does anybody else on here? I don't see everybody. I'm just kind of scrolling, trying to scroll through. Does anybody else want to share that was at the convention that has not shared yet? If you do, just unmute yourself and start talking. Lori Klein, have you actually shared your takeaway?
I don't know how to unmute it.
You are unmuted.
Okay. I was totally blown away. I've been to a couple of different ones. I'm overwhelmed. Karen is really gonna have to work with me. And she knows she's in trouble already. I'm gonna hit it.
Okay, awesome.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed meeting everybody. I'm up there.
Yeah. It's hard not to go to something like that and have your eyes opened to like, oh my gosh, I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss this because this train is moving fast and it's going forward into the future. And
I've watched different programs over the years. I think I've been in 3, but I haven't been in any for a long time. And I watched Karen, and she had another one going, and then she called me and she goes, I found the right one. And I'm like, okay, I'm game. So I've been in about 7, 8 weeks.
Yeah.
I've had other stuff going on that I haven't been able to attack it, but next week, watch out.
Yeah. Yeah. And that just reminded me when you said that, I found the right one. It's like the excitement that you feel when you date all these people and you like call your friend, I found the right one.
Yeah. I went to my hairdresser today, and I know she has pain, and I know that she's a God person. So I told her, and I gave her my morning and night samples because I've got the whole container. And I gave her 5 of X39 and 5 of X49. And she said something about her feet because I put them on the back of her neck and on her belly button. I said, tomorrow, put them on your feet. Put one on each feet. So she's going to do that. So the site was down, and now
it's up now.
So I will send her the site. But
it might, it's possible that it might go down again for a little while, but right now, at least a few minutes ago, it was up. So, live long and prosper. Yes. Oh my God. The documentary, guys, we watched the documentary. Oh my gosh, it is so good. And that's going to be coming out very soon. So I don't want to keep you guys. It's been almost 45 minutes. And I just wanted to give a little bit of a taste of what we experience. And this is like such a small smidgen. You just can't imagine. You've got to go next year. Go buy your ticket while it's the early bird price. And again, you can go to my little resource site, x39newmember.com, and you'll see the link. And I'll put the QR code up there too for the Now site. I'll put that up there too. Anyway, that's it, guys. Be relentless in putting one step in front of the other. That's how you get to the top. Love you all. Love you guys.
Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. You are awesome. You are awesome.
Thank you. And your chocolates were really good.
Thank you.
Good deal.
Okay.
Thanks, Debbie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.